Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we are back with part 6 of our Scarlet Hollow coverage. This is an immersive horror mystery, scary, but also funny game. I highly encourage you to check out the first 5 parts before watching this. But we are going to be continuing into episode 3 of the game, of the 4 currently available. I'm guessing we're probably about halfway through, but I'm not positive. Without further ado, why don't we head on in and continue our run through? All right. Kanika says, I'm going to continue to pretend that Quantic is just really good at reading animal body language. I don't think I can handle many more world-shattering revelations this week, because we can talk to animals and we are not hiding that fact. All right, let's head to Reese's. All right, shall we head out? Sure. 3 of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Once again, find yourself in front of Reese's house. Cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. Sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? You are an adult, Kanika. What are you doing? No such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Ooh. You make me very nervous, Stella. If I was friends with you in real life, you would drive me freaking crazy. Just being anxious about you showing up early when I'm not done cleaning and stuff. Man, don't do that. Okay. Okay, but what if she yells at us? It's too late. The door swings open. You must be Reese. You're very skinny. Wow. Uh, Also, your nails are very long. Um, yeah, you're definitely sick. Hey, Reese. Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. Reese, do you have a specific voice? You're kind of sickly looking. I don't know if I can do a sickly voice. You must be Quantic, right? Heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Quantic updates. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from my Stella, you fiend. Gretchen starts yelling at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great. You did specifically tell us not to bring Gretchen. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know, I always have some of those easy-chewed dog jerkies stashed away. The gall, the gumption. This is a violation of my rights. But we go everywhere together. You want to come in or not? Nika nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. You keep her safe from that monster, Quantic, you hear? You don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. Well, what about you, Quantic? Are you coming in? It seems like a really rude thing to say to someone. Gretchen called you a monster, Reese. Any idea what's up with that? I do trust dogs. Is there like a more polite way to ask this? Because I am curious. I mean, are you like... You a vampire, sir? I mean, I guess we'll try it. No clue. He's never liked me. Reese doesn't do well with dogs. Now come on in. Let's get this over with. No one's going to question that I know that Gretchen called him a monster. Follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. Weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wander into a real estate showing. Oh, a real estate showing. Gotcha. Not a real estate showing. A real estate showing. It's pretty rude to assume that the dinner rolls are store-bought, by the way. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table, not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner, and you could leave my house and go on about your business. Well, she really doesn't like us. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. You still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. It's a low bar, my friend. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool. We'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. Make your way towards the basement stairs. Oh my goodness. Okay. You've been drawing scary monsters, that much is clear. You punched a hole in the canvas in the bottom left, looks like. Okay. Sure. Sure. Why not? Basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Foolish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Nika's right, your mom is scary. That's not very nice. So Estella told you everything that happened the past 2 days. Your whole situation gotta be rough. Sorry. What are you sick with? Your art? What a movie collection you got. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. So you go way back. Pose for paintings. Ghost hunting. Okay. I mean, I do think Reese's mom is looking out for him. That's one way to look at it, I guess. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. Used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. Flirt? I know you think you need her, but there's plenty of people out there who'd love to dote on you. Dude, why would you say this? You talk shit about someone's mom to flirt with them? That's messed up, man. I get that. She's just worried about you. I guess Kanika has a point, though. She's a little controlling. I wonder if isolating you from your friends is really looking out for you. She's kind of hot. Why would you say that to someone? She's just worried about you. Are you sure it's not just that I did something wrong? She's never forgotten and will hold it against me till the day I die. You're a very anxious person, Kanika. I can relate. Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. Says you have a good work ethic. She has a lot of respect for people like that. Really? She said that? Whoa. And I can't imagine how mean she must be to people she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up. What about me? Does she say things about me? Do you want to know? Well, you say it like that. No. I'll just keep imagining us as very good friends. Okay. What are you sick with? I would like to know. I think it's important, especially since... I don't know, man. He's giving me big vampire vibes. Got, like, very long fingernails. He's extremely pale. Sorry, Reese. Quantic is pretty direct. We don't have to talk about your illness. It's okay. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. Haha, you're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. I mean, that explains your art, my friend. I get it. So, I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll end up in a pine box, just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Damn, Reese, I may be goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. Surely there must be something doctors can do for you. True, we'll all join the worms one day. We just got to make the best of what we got. That is accurate. What's your diagnosis, though, is what I want to know. Are you a vampire, sir? He's really persistent, too. I'm afraid the answer isn't very illuminating, because it's not any one particular thing. It's just a whole mess of nasty little things that add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. Guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. And hey, it isn't all of your nails are very long, okay? And hey, it isn't all bad. Some of it's just weird, like this. Ooh. Reese pulls on the skin of his arm. It stretches unnaturally. You're a rubber man? Hyperelasticity. Kinda cool, right? Whoa. Does that not hurt? Nope. It feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes, but I don't know if that's the elasticity, the medicine, or some other part of my condition. Does it only happen in the sun? Okay. I mean, you don't seem like you're unable to move around and stuff. Maybe Reese wants to come ghost hunting with us. I want to be nice and get to know Reese, but also, like, kind of more important that there's freaking monsters everywhere, so maybe we get directly to the point. Also, are you a YouTuber? You got cameras everywhere. Hope these aren't pee bottles. So has Stella told you everything that's happened in the past couple days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. Gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Want to know about Wayne? Kind of curious about what he thinks of Tabitha. But first, let's ask about the ditchlings. You have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. Wow, that's a very nonchalant way to mention monsters coming up to your window. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they look like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together, but we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. All right, Reese, you need to interact with people more, I think. Free to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy that's been following Quantic around being all ominous. Oh, yeah. That slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. What do you think of my cousin? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. That's not very nice, Kanika. You guys just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. She is pretty sweet, I agree. I don't know about funny, though. I'll pass, thanks. You think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not. It's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. Okay. Um, you want to come ghost hunting? Oh, wow. Do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. That would be so, so amazing. But I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Okay. Um, your art? It's so emo. Sure is a lot of it. Exquisite, it's grotesque. Um, None of these are nice things to say. I mean, exquisite is nice, but I disagree. It's horrifying. um, hmm. I'm gonna go with it's so emo. Ugh, I thought bringing you here might have been a mistake. It's fine. I'm sure they're probably pretty cliche, especially to somebody big city like Fluxton. I must have named it that. I haven't exactly been exposed to the great art of the world, festering in a tiny isolated town like Scarlet Hollow. But that doesn't bother me. It's more of a compulsion, an outlet. Being stuck down here means my thoughts have nowhere to go. Just writhe and grow inside me, picking me apart from within. But when it gets bad, I can just pick up a paintbrush and let them flow out of me and onto a canvas, trapping them somewhere outside of myself, at least for a little while. But they come back over and over again, so I keep painting. Don't listen to Quantic, you're allowed to just make art. I didn't say anything wrong, I just said it was emo. It's a style. And that painting I stole from you in high school always gets compliments, so if it's emo, it's good emo. You're acting like emo is an insult. Oh no, you still have that? You should take one of my new ones and throw that ancient thing out. I don't want anyone to be subjected to art I made in high school. You should start selling your new ones. I bet you could make a pretty penny if you started posting these online. I think I'll keep them to myself until I die. You know how it is with dead artists. Their art sells for way more. I hope the doc or whoever winds up inheriting my work makes millions off of them. I'd be able to rest easy knowing someone had retroactively given my life value. You're bumming me out, Reese. It's quite a movie collection you've got. Any recommendations? Let me think. Oh, you heard of Shi no Chi, Death Blood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. Maybe we could do a movie later this week. Found footage is like dead, man. I haven't seen a found footage movie in a while. Is your mom going to let us? I don't see why she wouldn't. Just a movie. Oh my god, yes. We haven't had a movie night in years. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K to 12. Kindergarten through senior year. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks, and were stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Did you, stop being mean to my cousin, please? Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I'd rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here. But to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. I don't really want to pose for Reese's paintings. Could be an opportunity to get to know him, though. Sure. That's so kind of you to offer. You're okay with hanging out at weird hours. I'd love for you to come by and sit for me. It's been a long time since I was able to draw anyone but myself. I really appreciate the company. Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing the germs. Sure thing, Doc. My hands are already clean. I'm allergic to soap and can't wash my hands. Why? Why are we not washing our hands? I'm not gonna yes, ma'am. Just gonna go wash my hands. Are you saying anything here? It's probably best to just silently comply. Make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Don't Eldritch Horror me again, please. Also, I guess Dr. Kelly's like, there's a dragon picture posting the art. It's a little macabre, man. Feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. I don't like the noises I'm hearing, by the way. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. Oh my god, it's eldritch stuff. Don't do this to me. You're compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. This is very Slay the Princess. Alright, they all seem to say open the door. Sure, I'll open the door. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well, something compelling about the door. I need to see what's behind the door. Looking for the bathroom. Nothing. This is the most believable, but I feel like we should just be honest, man. Like, her son's probably a vampire and or some type of monster. She's got to know that something weird is happening in her house, right? I mean, she's a doctor and she has no idea what various illnesses her child has. So there's something compelling about this door. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands. Return to the door. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's beyond the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. Grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes, and allow yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Really? It was that simple to avoid eldritch horrible things? You just pull me away? Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Your ear is looking pretty pointy, my friend. Are you like a ghoul or something? What is your deal, guy? That's so rude. What's your deal, guy? You look weird. Yeah, that's a little mean. What are we eating over here? We got like spaghetti, some salad, some biscuits. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Nika anxiously picks at her food. Stella's nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. Shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Yeah, I don't know how comfortable I'd be with you staring me down like that. She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills. Slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. If you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Munchausen by proxy? I mean... The danger? I mean, look at your face. You're being pretty rude to me, man. All right, we're doing it. We're going full Munchausen by proxy. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom had been poisoning her kid for 18 years. Dinner table goes quiet. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that one too. Wild stuff. Thanks, Stella. Appreciate the backup. Is that so? Silence returns. Sounds feel drawn out like minutes. Dr. Kelly's eyes briefly and nervously glance towards her son before flitting back to the position of annoyance. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Can't help but feel like what you saw went beyond compassionate worry to be genuine fear. You're a monster of some sort, I know it. About Reese. Okay, hold on. She was afraid of him because I said something rude. kind of monster like rages out like a barbarian? A ghoul? Does no one in this town have two parents? What exactly does he have? It must be breaking your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. Think you might feel better if you got to see people so often, blah, blah, blah. Friends, talented artists. You must be very proud. You find your son's art concerningly macabre. That's very rude. Um, be nice about it despite being so rude a second ago. Must break your heart. Just another unfortunate side effect of his illness. Both of us just have had to come to terms with it. Not the life I wanted for him, but it's the life he has to lead. Maybe he doesn't have to. Ow, geez, Kanika, your boots are heavy. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. We're totally respectful of Reese's boundaries, even though they might seem a little arbitrary and strict. Isn't that right, Stella? Kick me all you like. It won't change my bold attitude and outgoing personality. You know, Doc, I feel pretty okay. I don't think having people is all that rough on me. We'll see how you feel in an hour. Okay, let's butter her up a little bit before we ask the hard-hitting questions. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. He has a lot of skill, honed through practice and dedication. Can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. Okay, well, I mean, at least she loves her son, right? What exactly does he have? I'm not poisoning my son. So you can stop with the thinly veiled accusations. Was I veiling them at all? He has a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things. Too much to get into. A lot of technical terms that I'd have to explain. Not good dinner talk, and it can't be that pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so let's drop it. It's fine talking about it. I'd rather we talk about something else. Tension at the dinner table reaches a breaking point. Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before she can finish her thought. You gonna lose your shit, dude? So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week, while Quantic is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure it'll be okay. You're always underestimating, or overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. Dude, he's about to lose his shit. If I get sick, so what? Not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. Sure, I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Uh-oh. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone, get out of my house. Please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friends the most. No. Now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think I don't know something is up here. Don't think we don't know something is up here. We have stuff to do anyways. You seem fine before dinner. Sorry, we'll get out of your way. I mean, you guys don't seem to be suspicious. I certainly am, though. I don't care what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. Three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. That went poorly. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. You wouldn't. That's just so horrible. Who could do something like that to their own kid, and for so long? I don't think she is, actually, but I do think something strange is going on. No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. Seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we can rule it out. Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Do either of you get... Ah, man, both of these are really good. Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly's afraid of Reese? Something seriously wrong with that dynamic. I didn't even get to finish my food. Dr. Kelly's hiding something. What a lovely dinner. Oh, both of these are super important. This is an explorer, so I might be able to do both. All right, let's do this one. I do feel like we're gonna miss out on the Kenai though. Something weird would happen when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Forced how? It was like something was making me go there. I wonder, was it like that carving in the pit last night? Before you had that seizure, it was kind of like you were hypnotized. I wasn't there, but I guess I'll take your word on it. Hypnotism seems like a step up from what we've been dealing with, though. I mean, I don't know. A lot happened last night. The whole thing was very trance-like. What do you mean you guess it was kind of similar? It was the same. What if there's another carving in there? That'd be so weird. There is. I wonder if it'd give you another vision. Maybe these things have something to do with the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Quantic got. Okay, good. We got to ask both. How did you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? I could have sworn I saw genuine fear in her eyes for a second there. Are you sure that she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all that's going on. She has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. Can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. If anyone's afraid of anyone in that house, Reese is afraid of his mom. I don't think so. I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people. Look, I'm just saying maybe there's more to their dynamic than him just being sick, but not like there's much we can do about it right now. Probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. Sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. One-track mind, huh? Your friend's probably a monster. Might be in an abusive situation. You're like, nah, we gotta go ghost hunting. Ella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. Okay, that makes sense. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Okay, I see a ditchling. In fact, I see 2 ditchlings. In fact, I see 3 ditchlings. We got 2 right here. I see Wayne as well. Damn it. Oh my god. Why are we doing this? I hate why are we doing this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 right there. Ditchlings. And then Wayne in the freaking window, man. What is happening? I hate this. Boy. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Maybe Kanika's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Listen, me narrating, you need to catch up with me playing the game, because there's bad shit everywhere, dude. Before you enter, a pair of figures in the nearby bush catch your eye. Can't help but feel that with every passing day, the ditchlings grow bolder. Boy. Okay. Ooh, a cat. It's Pixel. Just as its exterior is intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in a library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Okay, hold on. Let me hydrate real quick before we get to Oscar. Sorry about that. All right. Oscar, you were Southern for reasons unknown. I think it's because you said y'all once. All right. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Yeah, it went okay. Reese wasn't feeling up for a longer hangout, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. Just means we have more time to hunt ghosts. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. And you've got your specter sniffing compatriot at your side, too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. I feel like, Gretchen, I've lost your voice. Hold on. Oh my, I do believe I've come down with a case of the vapors. That's Southern Belle, all right, Gretchen? That's what we're going for. And you've got your specter sniffing compatriot at your side, too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. You just have this stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. What was that? I mean, I've never found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Hey, Avery. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? How did I manage to, not get voices for the 3 most main characters? And Tabitha, too. Oh my god. I really picked the wrong characters to give specific voices to, huh? Have I missed any paranormal stuff? I don't remember if I read that. Avery, glad you could make it. The more pairs of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing. Always happy to offer a hand or two. I hope you aren't taking this as seriously as everybody else. I need someone else to be rational with. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? Never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really covered your bases. Hey, Avery knows what's up. Oh no. Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? Yeah, I mean, you'd think you'd be more willing to believe since you've personally seen ditchlings, right? I mean, y'all apparently saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsing again after 100 years while y'all were there? I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. Got a bad feeling about this. We're ditchlings in the bushes outside. And also Wayne. We're not going to talk about Wayne. Who knows how many more are lurking around here? Those the monsters you saw in the woods? Just once I'd like to actually see some of this stuff myself. No, you don't. Trust me, you don't. If Sybil's right, we're only going to see more of them as time goes on. Can't let them get in the way of things. Whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Yep. Last night is weird. Don't know what I saw. Nothing unexplainable on mine collapse. How would you possibly be denying at this point? Whatever weird stuff we saw last night was probably just a gas leak. I mean, that's fair. That's at least a reasonable way to try and justify it. But it needs to be a rational, non-supernatural explanation to what we saw last night, like aliens. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm leaning towards, dude. We've seen evidence of monsters. We've seen horrible eldritch visions. There's a creepy stalking man that's some sort of monster. There's probably a ghoul/vampire. I mean, everything's crazy here. I swear, it's not usually like this. It's a really nice place to visit most of the time. Just not this week, apparently. Yeah, you can tell from all the shuttered storefronts and jaded residents. Maybe this place has been a metaphorical death trap for a long time. It's decided to be a little more obvious about it now. Leaves are really pretty this time of year, though. They sure are. See? It has its charms. All right, next comes Tabitha. Nope. Zane, you got a shirt with your own name on it. Yo, don't rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way I was going to forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you could make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. I like Zane. My, oh my, this certainly is a lot of humans for one little old ghost hunt. I do hope this means my dear Stella will be safe this evening, and that whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on someone else. Oh my god, you're sacrificing other people? Where's Tabitha? I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we could go ahead and... That's everyone. No, Tabitha's coming. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. All right, Kanika, you're starting to rub me the wrong way. I like you, kinda, but you're losing me with all this meanness towards my cousin. I guess you can catch up once the ghost catch up to us once she gets here. Well, y'all are itching to get started. It's through the back. Follow me. Hey, human. Kick ghost ass, okay? All my stuff in there. I love you, Pixel. Looks like the sun is almost set. Or sorry, looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey. Oh my god, more? You didn't think you'd be doing this without me, did you? Rosalina? I thought you were at Alexis's place. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. She's really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. You don't have to leave me out of stuff like this anymore, Dad. I'm not some fragile thing that needs protecting. I can handle seeing a ghost, or whatever it is that's keeping us out of our house. I really don't think you want to see what's in there, Rosalina. I don't know if you'd ever be able to feel safe in our house again if you knew it was there. I'm worried about putting them in danger, but I also do feel like you're kind of babying her and she's feeling a lack of respect. And also, Zane is coming, and he's pretty cool. All right, it's not an adults only event. He's got a good point, Mr. J. Yeah, I don't want to be coddled just because you're scared. Alexis and I can handle this. It's best to It's best to give this pup the chance to face her obstacles head on. Take it from an old soul like me. Yeah, we can totally handle this. Okay. I'm sorry, Rosa. Just let me know if it gets to be too much and you want to leave, okay? Thanks, Dad. Now let's get our house back. All right, this is too many voices. Y'all cross over the threshold, and these three are just me. Y'all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Okay. Is this a ditchling or is that Wayne? I don't like what I'm seeing here, to be honest. I do like these bookends though. Okay. Looks fine. Cat scratcher for Pixel. You all cross the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. I can't remember if I read that. Aside from the painting on the floor, this living room feels too normal, too human to be haunted. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor. That could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking anything up around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. I trust Gretchen. Gretchen, what do you have to say? Might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Tabitha! Tabitha! Hell yeah! Teams have made it just in time. Let's get this show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabby! Great, she's here. Dude, again, stop being mean to my cousin, especially in front of her face. Look at this sad face. That's mean. You're being mean. Wow, Quantic, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know? Okay, well, it's not a good way to make friends, Tabitha. Yeah, I know. We all know. Quantic, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? He's my cousin. Just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. I mean, these are all true, but I like Tabitha. We're friends. Really? Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Wow, Quantic, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. Good point. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Oh dear, could someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking in this dreadful chill, and I believe I have the case of the vapors. Wait, is it just me, or does it suddenly feel colder? That's what Gretchen said. It sure does. I definitely feel that. Same. I've got chills. Temperature gun says it's actually a couple of degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. We're not... What are you talking about? It just suddenly got colder. And also, Gretchen's staring at something. Wow, a genuine cold spot? I gotta snap a pic for posterity. Of what, dude? It's just a room. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Ghost manifested in your room. Shouldn't you have seen it? I feel a presence. Come on, ghost. Let's see some real action. I'm scared. All right, gang. Blah, blah, blah. Just shy. Sure, there's really a ghost. I mean, I feel like probably ask Rosalina. I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. We should not do the Scooby-Doo thing. That is funny that that's an option. The writers really like Scooby-Doo. He was just shy. You sure there's really a ghost? We're wasting our time. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. I don't think we should split up, because then we might die horribly. I don't think it's shy either if it's doing cold spots in front of us. I do believe Oscar when he says there's a ghost. I mean, this is a rude way to say that, but that's probably the most like what I'm feeling. Okay, fine. We're wasting time here. Oscar said the ghost of Rosalie's room. Yeah, but we don't have to rush there. I'm sure we can deal with it from out here, right? What? Are you actually scared of something? You're an adult with a child. Grow up. It's not a very nice thing to say. Shut it, Tabitha. No one wants your opinion. All right. You two need to please calm down. Dell, I've been meaning to ask, do you actually know how to get rid of ghosts? How exactly are we going to get rid of it if we find one? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols from every major religion, sorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worse comes to worse, we can always just use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? I mean, that's a good point, Alexis. Ouija boards are, hunks of plastic that are toys for children, but you believe what you're saying, which Stella seems to. I mean, they do invite demons and stuff, right? Ouija boards are just toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. True. That sounds like fun to me. Might as well try it, right? What's the worst that could happen? Make the ghost mad and it gives us more evidence? Sounds like a win-win. I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening the door for something worse. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has freaked you out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. That's definitely a large stain. Wow. Okay. Tabitha, I don't feel comfortable with you sitting in the window like that. Like an anime girl. At Many Boys. The band named Many Boys. I love it. That feeling again. Like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house. Though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of stain. Do you mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven. Yeesh. It's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird. I'm not getting anything. Not even cold. Same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. Stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could that be the paranormal stuff? Could be that the paranormal stuff activate if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. Never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You're killing it, Tabitha. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering a free carpet cleaning, be my guest. Gretchen says it's a bloodstain. Tried tearing up carpet, probably just a rusty pipe leaking through the floor. You sure you scrubbed it with ghost blood? I mean, let's trust Gretchen. Gretchen knows what's going on. Ghost blood. Or it's just a rusty pipe leaking all over your floor. I think that'd be a bigger problem than what Quantic and Stella are suggesting. Listen, Gretchen has a nose, okay? She's a dog. She knows what blood smells like, dude. She's also looking horrified of that freaking stain. I don't know. Ghost blood sounds pretty intense. Y'all tried ripping up the carpet to see what's causing the stain? The government owns the house. There's no way I'm leaving a big red stain in their carpet. I made sure it was pristine every morning. Besides, I also kind of assumed it was ghost blood, which it is. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Nika's obviously right. Did it really not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I mean, I like that you guys are agreeing. What if there's something written under there? Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh my god, you're destroying it. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise, after all. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Okay. Just a trap door, huh? I mean, even Tabitha's looking surprised. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it stained in reddish brown. There's a broken seal around its edges. Whoever carpeted over this hatch didn't want anyone getting down there. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. Broken seals around the edges. Someone didn't want us down there. A hatch? Nope, nope, nope. We're going down there, right? We're not going down there, right? Or remain silent. I mean, let's use our keen eye. Yeah, but how long ago was it sealed up? Whoever did this has got to be long gone, right? There's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, all right. We've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Still no readings, though. None of the equipment has made a sound. Of course not. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. Water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through to the carpet. Just red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. Inika, I appreciate your logical attitude, and you're probably doing what I would do in real life had I not seen all the damn monsters, but we've seen monsters, dude. This is obviously haunted. It's not mud. It's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. You guys are on the same page. It can't be blood, right? Kadika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt on their house. Congratulations. We solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. That seems like a terrible idea. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered that they may have tried to seal it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. Seems traumatized. I'm going for it. Uh-oh. Hey, everybody. Sorry to cut you off on a cliffhanger like that, but things get real weird. I ended up recording a lot more, and this part was going to be 1 hour and 40 minutes, and I figured that's too long for a video. So we're going to cut it off here, and we'll be back with the spooky shenanigans that follow in the next part. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Very much appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.